All right, so what we're gonna do is the microneedling, and you look beautiful. I have numbed her face already. So this step we're gonna skip it, and we're going to be now taking out the numb cream. That is so important because otherwise we cannot do it. We'll make this better a little up. Can you see on your phone?
Oh yeah, I can check.
Yeah, let's see if it's. And just test the volume too.
Yeah.
Nice. So can you see the? You cannot hear, right?
Yeah, I can. Oh, I didn't click on it. That's why.
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, I didn't click on it.
Nice. Can you hear? Oh yeah, can you make a comment there?
Yeah, yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
it's
I
here.
gotta make looking.
What would you like for me to put?
The best
What would you like
microneedling, yeah. I'll put like the best microneedling, that's you. Like real clients doing. Could not be more real than that. Like real clients doing.
I put the best facial specialist ever.
Amazing.
I put the best facial specialist ever.
Well, so what we're gonna do is the microneedling, and the new technique that I have, it is with EMS and light therapy. What She's 28 years old. What I love about that is when you start young, the intention of the microneedling, it is exactly to let your skin to reproduce your own collagen. You're creating your own collagen. You're not getting a new substance. You're making your body expedite the skin cell turnover. Here, I have a typical, so she has numb cream, and now we're gonna take it out, and to not spread too much, I'm gonna use Surface Revival. What it is, an essence from cosmetics, has niacinamide, and it is a booster, is a toner, but my intention here is just to take out, and then I will cleanse her face. Because if I cleanse her face, I will spread more than she already has it, and then she's gonna be numbed for days. And we don't want that. And at the same time, if we do not numb the cream, if we not numb, it is, can be painful. Even though it's very tiny, little, but this one, it's really, really revolutionary. Well, I did on myself, if you see, like this week I did, and if you go back and you see the pictures, I did literally 40 stitches here and here, and I treated myself in 45 days. That's what it took me. So this is very legit. In my opinion, it is not only legit, but it's the only really legit one that will make your skin look younger. You'll help with in her case is, can I say your main concern?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm asking because I literally turn off, I turn on the camera, and her main concern was with pores. She wanted to minimize the pores, and she is, and she takes care of herself. But we are going to change as well a little bit her skincare, because remember, what I do here, I always say, what I do is 5-10%. What you're gonna do at home is gonna be dictating how the result's gonna be. So here, that's exactly what we're gonna do. And you can see that I only put the numb cream. Her skin is sensitive. By the way, we did the AI skin analysis, and the AI skin analysis, I always do the AI skin analysis to be very much on point about what I'm going to do. So her AI skin analysis came beautiful. Her skin barrier is phenomenal. Numb cream because I don't want to bring more to her face. I try to be very, very gentle here. Just showing very fast. So this is what her AI skin analysis, and I'm gonna even put closer here for you to see. Look how beautiful is. It's very difficult to see in Miami a girl that is 28 years old have this machine use use RBX, what is a technology, and the red light is going to show inflammation. Inflammation is exactly what is is the door for acne, for skin condition, what she already had, and then what she's treating now, it is to really anti-aging and to be aware of her skin. But look how nice it is when we see, this is like, you see, it's pretty much, you see the redness, but it's very little, the inflammation here. But then when you see the sun damage, it is here, that's the brown, is the pigment. And that's what we're gonna fight here as well. And when you come to the skin type, her skin is oily. Her skin is identical to mine. Her skin is oily and sensitive. So what is great? So oil, we control. That's when beauty is. And what she was saying is, but what about my pores? Guys, I wanted to make sure that we understand that pores is a myth to be, shrinking pores. Whoever says that is not legit. What happened is, as we have Vortex, as we have hair skin being cleansed, pores, you can enlarge your pores with, throughout the days, what the pollution, and then you don't cleanse your face well, and then let's say that you have makeup, so you can actually enlarge. When we do that, we are going to be really going to the, to resurface. So that's when things get interesting. Okay, now I will be cleansing her face. And what I'm using here, I'm using this new cleanser, new for myself, and it's actually on my Amazon store. I have in the bio. This cleanser is amazing, amazing, amazing. I love it. I'm actually using that. That's why I'm saying that is so great. And I want to give another options as well to be, you know, it's from like, you can get any cleanser on the store from $10 to $40, $50. So it's very much on point. And it, all of them, they're amazing. I did do a blog as well about all the cleansers and everything. So you can take a look at that too. And what I do as well is my whole technique is with muscle memory. So what I will do is I will respect the muscles of her face. And when you do that, it is very much thinking about muscles. Muscles have memory. So let's work with your muscle memory and not fight. Because then we change, when we do that, we change even her you know, the shape of her face. And that's why I have my little device that I'm going to show you soon. First, I want to take out the numb cream, very well done. If I have to cleanse here 10 times, I will, because here I don't want to cause any disruption on her skin barrier. I do very, very gentle, and I do again until I see that she is totally fine. And this is the secret, really, is to be thinking about how you can, you know, the difference of just doing a treatment and taking the time. So first, I did a whole consultation with her. We talked about it. She was a little nervous. How do you feel now?
I feel better. I feel excited for the results.
Great. Because this is, you know, is the most important thing to me. It is to understand, and it's totally normal to be nervous, and that's why I exist. To bring you calm and to make sure that you have the best treatment of your life. And see how interesting, like, only to cleanse her face, her skin is already flawless. And I will keep changing gloves here because numb cream, you don't want to have numb cream on your face, on your hands when you're, you know, dealing with anything, because if you want to take it out, you have to make sure that you take all the numb cream away, and then things get amazing. Okay, so we cleanse. And now I will actually use, I'm gonna use a toner on here that is the benefit balance that I wanted, or let's use the benefit balance. Pure balance, or, oh, let's use the benefit balance because I want to see more antioxidant. You know, why this preparation here is so important to me? Because when you do a microneedling, you are going to first push everything that you have within her skin. So I want to make sure that her skin is so clean that whatever she's gonna be getting, it is pure and nice. And to do that, you have to get her canvas totally cleansed. This is so important in my view. Then you can have a great treatment. All right. So then, and I can see here. Then I'm gonna use my device because I'm gonna do a oil-based cleanser just to be, okay, this is my device and this is just, you know, it's a way that I'm not gonna put any strength. I'm just gonna use this vibration to cleanse her face and to start to activate her muscle too. And the way that I do is like I divide her face in two and I start from the forehead and I do this shape here. Very gentle. I'm not using the strength of the device. I'm just using gently my hand here, the nose, and especially she complained about the cheeks, so let's double down the cheeks. And here is when, this is a secret as well. You should always do under your eye from inside out. Why? Because your muscle, this muscle here is called orbicularis oculi, and this is a round muscle. So you should never bring back. You should always do this move here, outside. So when you're doing her face, and I'm doing her face, I'm always doing, or anyone, outside. This make a difference? I think it does, you know, because this is like, you have muscles and you should, I think you should respect the muscles. And if you have puffy eye or whatever, you can always have the cold compress with blue LED light. And I do here. And this helps as well to minimize pores. If you say so, this is great. And here I do again. And the feeling of the cold, it actually should be great. It's very good. So a lot of people say about silicone devices, and this is a silicone device, but there's a difference between a silicone device that will be ripping her face apart and a silicone device that I'm just letting it slide on her face. I'm using just to get this vibration to make her face even cleaner, to be better. I'm not trying to literally, you know, damage her skin barrier. I'm actually make her skin barrier comfortable. So this is very, it's actually relaxing, or should be relaxing, because if it's not relaxing, it's because of the way that you are doing. At least I can talk about my device. I don't know others, you know, but this one I can assure And here we go again. Okay, now the next step is I will be, first I am taking this with water. Now I will be applying a serum that's called Disincrustation from Cosmetics, and I will be doing the HydraFacial with Vortex. The Vortex is a technology that will be doing suction as I will be infusing antioxidants. So see how amazing this is. When you have, let's say that you have dirt. So the suction will be sucking all of that, not doing any damage. The most important thing is we do not like damage. Usually when you damage your skin, you are creating doors to pigmentation. Lesions are not good, especially ladies, because female hormones and heat give you pigmentation. So when you have that old-fashioned way to extract, you should not, especially if you're going to do a treatment like what we are going to do, try to be away, because that's not a very good thing to do. This is the disincrustation. That's what we're gonna apply. And I apply this for two reasons. First, to be gentle. This way the tips will slide better. And to actually bring up, to help to bring up the dirt, because this will soften up, and then the super HydraFacial is gonna do the job. I do use different than many people that they do things like, you know, I use muscle memory, so I go and I slide the tip with the muscle. This way you're never gonna get a bruise in anyone, and you will get the job done. So the intention here is to enhance beauty and not to create bruises or anything. And at the same time, she will feel, you know, she will feel like that the face is clean. And that's the intention here. On the nose, you can intensify because the nose is, you only have cartilage in your nose. So it is, that's why you have more, you know, black heads, white heads. You see how I do very close to her eye, but I do not leave any bruise or anything because I do follow the muscle here. And here we do the whole side. She's gonna have mirror skin. You know, the new thing is not even glass skin anymore, it's mirror skin. And just when your skin is clean, your absorption, your skincare sink in. And that's exactly what's happening here. So she is having, so the other side is already absorbed. So I even gonna put a little bit more to be totally. If you follow the muscle, you're never gonna bruise anyone. But if you don't, think that suction, what happened to suction? Like, people don't have breakers, like, because that's suction. Like, if you do that, you have a chance. Cat, can you do like this?
Hmm?
Like this? And I will do, was not in the plan, but since that I want to see this lifted, I will do a cupping here as well. And this is gonna literally lift, and I mean, as you can see, her face is firm, is already changing just of the massage and the way that we are doing. So it's all about the intentions. When the intentions are right, everything starts to fall in the right place. And even to do my cupping, I do think about comfort. I think that the more that she can, you know, and she feels, do you feel like your face a little bit more tighter?
Yeah, I do. Feels like firm.
And this technique is only 5,000 years old. So you see, it is a cupping, but this is comes with the HydraFacial, and this is a very sophisticated way to actually do that. Of cupping, because cupping uses plastic. So this you're gonna regulate here. And why start here? Because your lymphatic system starts here. We want to flush your lymphatic system. This is a face, massage, and you will get your lymphatic system on point here. It's all about doing a facial massage with lymphatic drainage. This is a lymphatic drainage massage on your face. You see, you soften up, especially here, because you do have a lot of retention. Think that she's a healthy girl. So everyone that's healthy, your lymphatic system was made to grab toxins and waste. So when you do this, and then you're gonna see what I'm gonna do soon. Then I bring here, but remember, we have to bring up here, so move a little bit. And then what I will do is I will put a little bit of serum here because I just want this to slide beautifully. Can you move up a little bit? A little bit more. Yeah. Or whether you're an esthetician, aesthetic, whatever, and or if you want to do on yourself and you don't have this machine, what you can always do is like you can put your, use your finger like this, and you can do this massage here, like using, this is not about strength, guys. This is about really making your lymphatic system is slightly below your skin. So, and if you put strength, it's not gonna really do anything but, damage your, you don't need that. Can be in the other side. And I mean, see how much her face literally changed. One side to the other one, you see? It's amazing. And this is one, there's so many techniques that it's not invasive, it's not, and it's not popular because I guess it's not expensive or crazy expensive, doesn't give you downtime maybe, I don't know. I know that I try to be super holistic. You see, like, especially here, that a lot of people complain. So what you do is first, you soften up. You make sure that all the toxins and whatever, they're ready to go. And then you bring it to the end. And here, this is you have to be patient and you have to feel it. Like I see that here, she needs a little bit more. So then you wait, you spend a little bit more time here. And she has a beautiful jawline. It's so like defined here. And then but this is what I love to do. I love to be sculpting faces. Put it up a little bit. And then you do the same thing. You have to take out this excess from here. And why I do that before a microneedling? Why you do a face massage before a microneedling? For one reason, the microneedling is the microneedling, it is an amazing way for you to get a skin, you're gonna accelerate your cell turnover, and you will be making and we're gonna hit the dermis. And the fibroblasts that's responsible to produce collagen, that's where they are. When we create this damage, we are telling our body, hey, let's make sure that we get this done. The same thing when you have a scar. Why scar is, it has a different color? Because it's a new skin that was, being formed. But when you do that underneath from your dermis, you get that beautiful foundation coming from inside out. And when you do what I'm doing now, she's gonna have the benefit of both. So we are doing from the top down and from the bottom up. She's gonna get both of the benefits. We are doubling down. That's so cool. And now what I will do is I'm gonna do an infusion of antioxidant, and I'm gonna put her for 3 minutes under my super red light therapy. To do what? Again, to send a message to make sure that we are, well, the red light therapy works in the mitochondrial level. The mitochondria is the, in the cellular level is what is gonna be giving the ATP, that's the energy. And that's what we want. We want your face to be what? Glowing. So that's why, that's, the main thing. Think that the cells of your body, they're all working for you, not against you. But the main function of your body, it is to, for your skin, is not to glow. The main function of your skin is to protect. So when you do skincare, when you do things like this, what you're doing is you are helping your body with their main function. So that's really the intention. And that's what we do. And in the facial massage, there are many techniques, but one of my favorites is my favorites ended up being the ones that give most of results. It is always making sure that we just did a face massage with lymphatic drainage massage. So we want to make sure that we do flush if there is any left over here. And we can bring it here. And here you can move it a little bit. You can make sure that everything is beautifully. See how nice this is. This is like design. This is beautiful. So always when you do, if you're doing on someone, try to always bring it up here. And it should be very light. Like, I know that my facial massage is great because I trained a lot, but you have to make sure that, if you have big hands, this is not about strength. This is about the way that you will get the results done. And your lymphatic system is not, again, this is not muscle. It's slightly below your skin. And the way that you deal with that, it is with a lot of kind of love, making sure that you do it right. And this is your, this area here is called glabella. What I do here is we soften up. And if cheeks, it is important to hair, we have to make sure that we do this here nicely. Cool. Now I'm gonna put my red light therapy for 3 or even less, just to help to sink in all of this and to get ready for the grand finale. Okay, this is infrared. I'm gonna use very little. It's just to, to push what I just did on hair, all the, all the great products and everything, at least, and to get her mitochondrial level on point, as I will prepare this pen. This pen is different. This pen has EMS and has light therapy too. So you have 3 in 1. And what this is gonna do is, the microneedling is gonna do the little injury, and the EMS is gonna give your body the sensation that your body has to be, with the muscle. It goes with the muscle contractions and the muscle nerves. So that's what it does. And the light therapy, just if we use the blue one, it's gonna be already healing. Then depends on the one that we're gonna do. And the stem cells, we have to think that if we do stem cells, what we are doing is we are infusing actually a way for her skin to even be, to expedite the skin renewal. At the end of the day, what we want is to have her skin even. Everything that we are doing. But the way that you do is more important than what you do. And I was telling her, your skincare routine matters. And your morning skincare routine, it is what actually dictates your day. So, if you want to have the perfect skin, what I always like to say is, think about your morning routine. Your skincare routine that you do in the morning dictates the rest of your day. So start your day well. And I have the perfect routine because it should be easy. You're basically gonna do the same thing that I'm gonna do now. You cleanse your face, and here it is a device. If you have, great. If you don't have, you still can do it. And I always do follow the muscles here. Great. After you cleanse your face, we're gonna use here water. Then we just do it. Okay, so what do you do in the morning? You cleanse, you toner, serum, and in her case, because she has the same skin that I have, what I would do is I would use a moisturizer with SPF. Because moisturizer with SPF, it's great for oily skin, I think, because we live in Miami, and Miami is very humid. If you put sunscreen, if you put moisturizer and sunscreen, maybe you have that feeling that you put cream cheese in your face, right? Don't you think? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then, that's why I like to do the peptide rich defense, because then I feel that I don't have that feeling of grease, of shiny, whatever you want to say. I have just that great feeling that my skin is clean and beautiful, and I'm ready. And so you see that to do the microneedling, I do not do unless I did pretty much a whole facial with many upgrades. And the reason why it is, in my opinion, very transformative is because of this. If you do not do a right, a face massage, if you do not flush your lymphatic system, I don't think that the results would be the same. So before I do a microneedling, I did pretty much I did a whole facial. I did the detox facial actually on hair. So what we did was we cleanse, toner, then we come with the Vortex, and we take out, we take the impurities, we infuse antioxidant, and then I did a little bit of my red light therapy, and see how glowy she is already. It's beautiful. Okay, now is the time that we are going to do the stem cells. And whatever she does in the next 2 days as well is going to be extremely important, because her skin will be absorbing everything. And the stem cells, they are amazing for many reasons, but one of them is that they can, for being very, small molecules, they will be going faster to your dermis. And that's, in the end of the day, what's important. So a lot of the products we were talking before that you have not being successful using is because they say you have collagen, but you don't. Because collagen is a large molecule. Think about collagen being like the house, then you have the bricks that will be the peptides, and you have the amino acids, that's going to be the cement. And here I'm going to use on this part of her eye the optic crystal. Optic crystal has antioxidants, spring trap, so there's so many good stuff that we're going to use here too. All right. So another thing that I do is I always let her, I always let her face to absorb the skincare, and you should too. What is the time that you should take with each one of the step of your skincare? 1 minute. You need at least 1 minute cleansing. You need 1 minute with your serum, 1 minute with your toner, sorry, your toner before, your serum. If you do too fast, you're not gonna have the same result because you're way too fast. Think about way like 1 minute. And if you take 4 steps, you take 4 minutes. If you're gonna take 4 minutes in the morning to your skin, so then you shouldn't do. I don't even know what to say. It's 4 minutes that you need. With my protocol, I agree that and my protocol works and works beautifully. Like, just see the results with everyone. And my turnout is 100%. It's not like 99, but it's 100% because I give 1,000% here. There's no rush. It's all about hair and I will apply as well a little bit of pepoxide because this thing has 60 antioxidants and has 1 hexapeptide. What it is, an amino acid. And remember, if you have collagen, peptides, amino acids. So if you have amino acids, it's a small molecule, so your body's gonna be receiving that faster. Therefore, this is like you're literally giving hydration to your skin, or literally give your skin water. Your skin is like, yeah. It has a little orange. All right, now let's do it. You change the tips, of course. And I will start on speed 1, and you have and then you have to regulate. There are some pens that is like those, for instance. I mean, like that they only go like 0.8. Those are not really, they are not really the best in my opinion, because for you to hit your dermis, you should go at least 1.2 to 1.8. In some areas you are able to, but in some you don't. So think that you should have a little bit more robust, device. Otherwise, you are not going to be getting what you want. And the way that you regulate is actually here. You see? Here you can go if this is the other side, but anyways, and we're gonna go all the way here down. If I will start here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
How is it?
Good. I don't feel any pain.
And the way that I like to do is always how the fibers go. So I like to do always, in the transversal. just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do your nose now.
Mm-hmm.
The nose, I don't really care if I go up or down, because the intention of the nose is to really get, there's only cartilage here. So I go to this side now. Huh? This device is different. This is not the one that you do round, you keep doing. This is totally different, way to do it. You see how much your skin is already drinking it. Can you do like this? All right. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply a little bit of this reduced, and especially here, we are going to do the EMS here. The EMS, you're gonna feel it, because it's a little bit, feels like electricity. And if it's too much, you tell me, but I wanna do especially in the place that you wanna see more change.
Okay.
Now you're gonna see how much the EMF, we did okay, gonna put on one, and you're gonna see a little bit. We'll start here. You feel right?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
It feels fine.
I will do a little bit more, but I'm gonna do here because you will feel it. You feel?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little crazy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Especially here where you see that's like a little saggy. This really pulls up. The EMS is amazing doing that. You did great.
Thank you.
It hurt?
Not really, because I still feel numb. So it
Yeah.
didn't really feel much.
And- and
It
the
just
good-
tickled.
Yeah, and the good thing is like when the numb cream goes over, she's gonna be already great. So that's why the numb cream is very on point here, and I love it. So the most important thing now, you don't wanna do any. She has so many good stuff here that we want her hair to be the way that she is, and that's why today's day to go home and don't do anything else. What time it is? So because I didn't even want to put sun, but I will put the peptide rich defense a little bit because you don't really wanna mess it up with. Not mess it up. It's just because you have. Don't wash your face today.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. I don't have to say, but don't go to the. I mean, don't go to the beach. Don't do. No makeup today.
Okay.
All that basics. And here you can do a little bit of mist. I will put a little bit of peptide rich defense because we are in Miami and this is a moisturizer that happens to be an SPF too. So we are not actually bringing any kind of chemicals or, it's just what is already. It's gonna be good. Anyways. Okay, so with this we did the HydraFacial with Vortex. We did, well, first we cleansed, then we did the HydraFacial with Vortex. We did take all the lymphatic drainage. We did a lymphatic drainage massage, a facial lymphatic drainage massage, better saying, and because it is amazing when you're going to do any treatment if you first flush toxins and get your lymphatic on point. So here I am only putting The peptide beach defense, because we are in Miami and the sun here is real. Right, Kate?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. And another thing is, she has sensitive skin, and you know, what I knew that was going to be red, but it's very little if you compare it to other treatments that I see, because my treatment takes long, but there's a reason for that, because the preparation is here. First, I make sure that we do the AI skin analysis, that I understand her skin, and not only that, I understand what she wants, because what's important to you maybe is not important to her. In her case, she wanna, more specific. She was talking about the pores, and we did speak a little bit about, and that's when beauty comes. I think that beauty is to adapt and to enhance what you have, and not to create another covering.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. That's the plan. Oh my god. It's literally like glass.
You see? And this is today, imagine.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It is so nice. Hold a little bit.
Yes.
And take it. And take a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Have a little bit of peptide here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's beautiful.
You want to see, I really want to, this is so nice. You want to look back, Kate?
Yeah, you want
Just,
to look
yeah,
back?
just to see here, because you can see, like, the,
Okay.
look how amazing when we see, like, look how
Yeah.
much, look what it is, what a lymphatic drainage massage does. It's incredible.
Wow.
Because what happened is you have a lot of toxins and waste, and when you do a facial massage with a lymphatic drainage massage, you eliminate and you contour the face.
Yeah.
Then then you go and it's another face.
Mm-hmm.
Look. And that's the beauty of doing the right treatments. So when I do a microneedling, I don't think about only the microneedling, but what's going to be good on your face. So that's why you combine treatments, and that's when the results are flawless. Like, look,
Yeah, you can see the.
like,
Even in the
especially
bottom.
here, like if you see, like if you take half of the face,
Yep.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
And like the first thing that I said, we do not address because pores are genetic, but we can because pores can get enlarged with life and dirt. So what we do is like we do a reset, but see the pigmentation. It's like look how nice it is, and this is the Vortex that helps a lot to take the pigmentation. You see, it goes away. It's beautiful. The results are beautiful. There's no way that, you know. And the most beautiful part is that this is real.